My name is Marco Antonio Malpica. I am a full-time graduate student at New York University, going for my social work master's degree. And in addition, I am a competitive King of Fighters player in the fighting game community. Well, I attended Montclair State University in Montclair, New Jersey for my bachelor's in psychology. I graduated in 2004 with a degree. I graduated with a psychology degree, a Bachelor of Arts, and I came from Montclair State University. Within a year, I need to add one more into the collection. That'll be from where I am right now, which is New York University. And I have my degree, my master's degree in social work, and hopefully my license to be a social worker also. The program is very intense, clinically based, and so I'm taking in my first semester I was taking 17 credits. So I was taking like classes and I was balancing my internship. My internship is elementary school in North New Jersey, and I do counseling with kids from kindergarten to 5th grade. As I was applying for New York University, I also had like a hobby that I genuinely did enjoy. And one of the hobbies that I do that I'm well known around the fighting game community is a fighting game called the King of Fighters 13. The King of Fighters 13 is, I will say, one of the most technical games out there because it's very execution heavy and it's very fast paced in comparison to all the other games out there. To me, King of Fighters is like a hobby and it's my way to vent out my frustrations. Like, it helps me set my mind into things. Like, if I feel overwhelmed with schoolwork or other obligations that is happening in my life, I'll just contact my local friends and I'll just play King of Fighters with them. I genuinely enjoy it, and I enjoy the atmosphere, learning about other players, seeing where they're from. I have a variety of friends around, I would say all over the world, like from California, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Florida, even Kentucky, and even my friends in Chile, Mexico, and where I'm from, Peru. Like, this game brought so much group cohesiveness and universality that I'm able to communicate with them. And King of Fighters, I would say, influenced me in regulating my emotions and keeping me stable. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Besides, you know, going into NYU, getting accepted and being in a social work program. But when it comes to the fighting community, specifically King of Fighters, my greatest accomplishment, honestly, was winning a major for the first time. In grand finals, I had to play Christopher Gonzalez, other one known as Chris G. New York Chris G. New York Chris G, if you're not into the fighting community, he's one of the best well-known players in the fighting game community.
Proud up. I am very happy to hear all this noise right now for KOF. Really, such an amazing game. Thank you, SNK. Thank you, Atlas.
Yeah, you know what? KOF gets love, but I think it just needs more community participation.
Yeah. Reiki Keto, James Alderson, if you're watching this, shout outs to you. He's been doing a lot of community efforts to try to get more players out, just try to understand what's been going on in the community, why not enough people go to tournaments. So we can talk about that more later. We are back to the last match of grand finals, King versus Yuri, Chris G versus Marco Polo.
And it was down to the last match. The last match, like the very last moments, it was like he had a little pixel of life and I have half health. Any mistake I made, he will capitalize me and it was an automatic kill. And so I took a chance. I took a risk for the first time. I jumped in and the move I did connected and it was over.
Use the X Fireball drive cancel there to be able to take it home with a Raijinkan loop. Oh, that's gonna be it! Oh, he missed it. Chris G, he's got a chance. Oh, he just backs off. He's gonna try to fish for Neomax like he did in the previous matches. Marco needs to be.
Marco, he's well aware. He's well aware.
He is not gonna leave the ground. Hits him with a cross up D. Marco Polo is your Apex 2013 KOF champion. Good stuff to Marco.
When it was all over, I just shook his hand, dropped my stick, and I was like having my hands up in the air. I was like, I did it. And then all my friends just jumped on the stage and just hugged me. They were all happy, excited. I never felt so emotional because, wow, like, is this really happening? Did I actually do it? There's no words to describe it. Like, you have to be there to witness it. It was probably one of the greatest moments that ever happened to me. And I'm thankful for actually doing something. And KOF is a hobby for me, but it feels good to actually win something for a change.